All right, everybody. Hi, my name is Aiden. I'm here with my friend Jairo, and he's going to tell us why he chose the Dallas Dynasty and kind of the research behind it.
I'm a big Dallas Cowboy fan myself. I've been a Cowboys fan since I was born. It's a great team to watch. Full of excitement every week. I chose to do my project on this team because I feel the relationships they had um, through the '90s can really relate to the topic of my project. Negative relationships, how they can still hinder success, and I think the '90s Dallas Cowboys is a really good example for that.
All right, now I'm here with my friend Taylor. Taylor, will you give us just a little bit of a rundown on what your project is?
Okay, for our project, we decided to study college student's sense of belonging and how loneliness ties into that. And we found out that actually belonging is actually a human need that humans crave and desire. And that was something new that we figured out. So being lonely really affects that. And I think it's important because I think loneliness in college is often overlooked because you're going to a new place, no friends. And we just wanted to let people know that we see them.
All right, now I'm here with my friends Sam and Kendra. So, if you two could please explain how is a first year student a research project like this? How does this really impact your start to college?
It allows us to learn how to work in a group project and really establish credibility of sources and learn more about that.
I think that this benefits us because it shows us how to research, and we're going to have to do that a lot throughout our college experience. And it helps us work in groups and be able to divide work and find credible sources as well.
All right, and I am here with my friends Abby and Andrew. So, the question I have for you two is how or what is the benefit of using a movie from pop culture to relate to the human experience?
Of course. The difference with this is like with the movie, it came out obviously in like 1990, so it was a long ago movie. But even with that fact, like you can like look between this movie and modern day and see like a bunch of similarities and how almost it was like ahead of its time in a way.
The ideals that this movie shows really inspire me because it's like the ideals of always feeling like you're being watched. Is your world fake? Are the people around you just pretending? It really instills the idea of like who are you? What are you doing around? And I really appreciate because like it's one of those movies where you can watch constantly the Truman Show being and always notice something different about it because there's so many different metaphors and ideals that you can get from this. Mainly being that Truman is like an individual and he's inside this collectivist show that's trapping him and trying to give him comfort, like the illusion of choice and so on. And I really appreciate how far it just delves into that in general.
All right, now I'm here with my friend Isabella. And Isabella, as a first year student, why was college debt so important to you just in your first year?
I think overall, as a freshman student, you don't truly realize how much our life is going to impact after we graduate. And I think overall, why I did this is to be able to bring awareness to the whole fact so that we're not totally bombarded with our mental health, finances, and personal life after we graduate.